Welcome back to the Orlando Magic rebuild. This is Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Orlando Magic against the Atlanta Hawks 2-2 series. It's been very entertaining thus far. I think entertaining may be an understatement for this series. We've won at their house. They've won at our house. We've won 2 games. They've won 2 games. And here we are in Game 5. Probably the most crucial game of the series. They say that the winner of Game 5 is usually, by percentage-wise, usually the favorite to win a series, obviously, because, the team down 3-2 has to win out the rest of the series. One thing I can say is that man right there, Trae Young, who you see stretching, he's been so critical. I think he's been the best overall player throughout this series. Another thing to mention that I think a lot of people forget, even myself, I forget while even playing and scouting and trying to come up with different ways to stop Trae Young and his team, because it is much more than Trae Young. Don't get me misunderstood. Trae Young is the engine. He's their best player, but they do have a talented roster over there. But DeAndre Hunter is hurt, by the way. So they're down a starter and rotational player, which they're still deep enough to compete. Obviously, they've made it this far, and it's been this close as Kuminga starts off and transition with a layup. But he is crucial, and that's the start that we want to highlight right here. Both teams, like I said, say it every game. We play so much alike, and we've put the emphasis on attacking. They have too. We both start off with transition points. Cam Reddish gets the and one and then follows it up with the free throw make to put them up 3-2. And then Trae Young starting off early, hitting those type of shots. Is what makes him the best player. The confidence, the ability, and the arrogance, so to speak, to even take that shot there early gives them a 6-2 lead early. And we answer back with Malcolm Brogdon. Shout out to Malcolm Brogdon. He's played like our best player this series. Trae Young again off the double screen, which is to me the most dangerous play that they run. It's super hard for me to guard. He knocks down another 3 back-to-back threes, 5-9 lead, and then Brogdon answers him right back with a mid-range catch off the screen. And yeah, I just think that Malcolm Brogdon he's been so consistent for us. I damn near know what I'm getting from him. And he guards the best players. Last series he was guarding one of the wings, and then we put him on Kemba because Kemba started to do his thing in the Boston series, and then Trae Young came out crazy, and he's been guarding Trae since then, and he's had some good moments on Trae. 9-9 game. Kevin Huerter, one of the most incredible players to watch. As you see Mo Bamba with the block, Kevin Huerter gets the rebound off the block and scores on the mid-range. I've been super impressed watching and playing against Kevin Huerter. I know I say it a lot and I sound like a broken record, but he's been super fun to play against and see the growth in his game. Has been nice. It gives me hope for some of our players, and this is what we love right here so much about Terry Rozier, getting 2 feet in that paint. We're trying to emphasize not settling. I feel like we've gotten in trouble a lot this series when we've settled. So we want to continue to put pressure on this Atlanta Hawk defense, get 2 feet in that paint, and good things will happen. Whether it's an open layup at the basket, whether it's making the defense collapse. Another good defensive play by backline defense, Jonathan Isaac with the block. Randall gets it back and dunks it. Jonathan Kuminga off the screen, and when he's making that shot, we're a tough team to beat. When Jonathan Kuminga makes that shot, that 3-point shot off of screening within the flow of the offense, we're an extremely dangerous team as Bogdanovich gets the baseline layup. Jonathan Isaac with the fall away contested shot. It was meant to be a layup closer to the basket, but they made him fade away for whatever reason. 16-15, they're in transition again, and this is where they become dangerous. But shout out to Chuma Okeke for coming over there and helping and getting that alley-oop out of the air. Attack. Whenever you see Trae Young as the back line of the defense, you go at him. And if I'm not mistaken, that was Trae Young's second foul. Great transition 3 from Jonathan Isaac. We want to limit those, but when they're that good and when they're that open in the flow, we got to take them. And I love when we take them and we make them. Great pick and roll action from the Hawks right there. Send them to the line, 20-17. Cole Anthony getting this shit blocked and rejected by Clint Capella. I love the Hawks roster structure. Like to go from Okongwu to Capella, both lob threats, both can protect the rim to a certain degree. And look at Bogdanovich off the bench doing shit like this. When he's making shots like that and Trae Young is getting rest, it shows why the Hawks have made it this far. And shout out to Brogdon with another answer early on in his game to give us a 3-point lead. But yeah, if Bogdanovich is hitting shots like that, those are the shots that Trae Young's supposed to hit. And Trae Young, when he's on the bench, is supposed to be when we're able to, you know, attack and be able to stop them more. But when Bogdanovich is making shots like that, it's tough. Diallo with a great mid-range shot. I honestly want to see him get more minutes for them in the future. Maybe not this year, but next year. I don't know what their free agency class is looking like. But if they retain him, I would like to see him get a bigger role. I think they should try to give him some more minutes. I know it's tough, but he plays really impactful basketball, Diallo, when he's out there. And Cole Anthony, I love when he's making jump shots like that. He's a guy that we should be able to go to at the end of shot clock regulation situations with our second unit. Bogdanovich with another pull-up mid-range shot. We're up one. Incredible end of the quarter 3 from R.J. Hampton to give us a 4-point lead going into the second quarter. R.J. Hampton has taken a big leap. I think he's taken the stage with the playoffs, and he's elevated himself and his name to a higher recognition, not only to people and viewers and around the league, but to us. I prioritize and look at R.J. Hampton different in our team. You know what I mean? He's a guy that I think he's untouchable. I think I have to make him untouchable. Chuma Okeke with an incredible contested 3 gives us a 7-point lead, 31-24. Trae Young, this is where Trae Young is dangerous right there. Trae Young is ultimately so dangerous right there. Julius Randle over dribbles but still gets the bucket. But that pick and roll situation between him and Julius Randle is super dangerous because Julius Randle has made a lot of tough shots, and I love that right there. I love Chuma Okeke coming off the big man down screen and being able to curl in for the mid-range shot. We know he can curl out and come out and pop out. Good finish for Trae Young for the 3. But I think the fact that Chuma Okeke can curl, look at this play. He does it at least one time a game. When he gets you on his backside, Kuminga, he's going to the free throw line. He's dunking on you. And then again, more pressure from RJ. But Chuma Okeke's versatility to be able to catch and shoot off screens for 3, curl and make mid-range shots without dribbling at all. As you see, Mo Bamba gets the block, and then Moses Brown fouls Clint Capella on the and-1. It makes Chuma Okeke a dangerous offensive guy, you know what I mean, off the ball. It just opens up a lot of different options we can have because it becomes predictable when you're just coming off of threes. But him being able to curl, he has the size to curl, dribble, and finish at the rim. As Trae Young finishes at the rim himself. 2-point game. Kuminga putting pressure back on the defense. Maybe could have been an and 1, but the circus shot goes in, so we'll take it. No call. And we go up 4, 37-33. About 7:40 left to go in the first half. Great play by Julius Randle going up on both Alfred and Moses Brown. We felt the need to try to get some rest to our guys, so we put out Brown and Horford for a little minute. But as you see now, we're back to Horford being a 4, and we put Mo Bamba in as well. And Terry Rozier decides to join the party in the second quarter with a big-time 3-point shot. No, we love Terry Rozier and what he brings to the table for us. A consistent, steady shot maker. Right now we got the backcourt of Rozier and Hampton out there. Good defense from Al Horford, but again gives up that offensive board. And that's a tough shot by Julius Randle with a Mo Bamba closeout, but you got to respect it. Terry Rozier was supposed to throw this alley-oop to Jonathan Kuminga, but instead throws it to himself, and he finished it luckily. But yeah, it was supposed to go to Kuminga, man. This was a scary play for me. I thought he was going to miss, and it was going to really have me frustrated, but he made it. And Bogdanovich breaks away and gets the dunk at the rim. Going back and forth. This is when the game is as good as it gets. Pull back, snatch back from Terry Rozier with a 3 over Trae Young. Again, emphasis, attack Trae Young. Make him work on the defensive side of the ball and do shit like this with Terry Rozier over him. R.J. Hampton and Terry Rozier have the green light to just go at Trae during certain stretches of the game because, we want to tire him out, make him work defensively. We know his weakness is the defensive side of the ball, and we want to single him out as we continue to get to that line. So it was nice to see Terry Rozier have a stretch. 48-43. Bogdanovich to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt to Capella. And like I said, I love that the Hawks have these type of bigs like Capella and Okongwu who can come up top for dribble handoffs and then in any situation put the ball on the floor and make a little play for themselves. And we've seen that from Capella. Chris Dunn has been huge for them over the course of the series, and he's running the pick and roll good with Jared Vanderbilt, and I think that's a tough thing for us to do, is to give their second unit confidence. And Terry Rozier, after attacking Trae Young, gets his confidence early and shoots right over Chris Dunn. And then we continue to get to that free throw line with Jonathan Isaac, and we go into the half with a 52-47 lead. But yeah, man, we want to go at their guys. We want to go at their guys. When Terry Rozier is hot and he's going, and we have him go at Trae Young during a certain stretches, he gets his confidence, and then at that point, there's really nobody that can guard him. So I love to see Terry Rozier get that momentum, get that rhythm. And here's Brogdon off the catch, mid-range, plow. And I love that about our team. It just gives us different looks. Terry Rozier 2 feet in the paint, kicking it into Mo Bamba for the dunk. Transition, Jonathan Kuminga running and gunning with the finish over Cam Reddish. I really like that battle, Cam Reddish and Jonathan Kuminga. We see Trae Young with the fall-away 3 over Brogdon. It's just tough shots. Kongwu with the block from Bamba, and then Herder with the rebound and the shot. There's my guy Chumo Kiki with the curl mid-range shot. Good half of basketball. We want to continue to emphasize getting our feet in the paint. We're holding them to 37% shooting, which is ideal. Only 5 assists for them. We kind of dominating the numbers all around. And that's what we want to do. Just keep attacking them. Keep out-rebounding them. Whenever we control the glass, we give ourselves a significant chance to win the game. And try to contain Trae Young, man. It's tough. It's a tough assignment for Malcolm Brogdon. It's a tough assignment for our team to contain such a high-level talent like Trae Young. But the best we can do, the more of a chance we get. So we started the second half. Mo Bamba gets a sideline look. Obviously, they're underestimating that man's jump shot. But whenever he has the open look, we're going to encourage him to take it. They get into the free throw line as well, 54-49 after the made free throw. Splash. I love that in his game. Off the dribble from Kevin Herter, by the way. And then he knocks that down, makes it a 2-point game, little 5-0 run by himself, and he ties it up at 54. Hawks back in transition, running and pushing. This is what I love about their wings like Cam Reddish and Herter. They can get it off the glass and go themselves, and Trae Young now is playing off the ball. And again, boom. Now they're splashing. That's damn near like a 10-0 run for them. They're up 5 now out of the gates. And Terry Rozier settles things in by getting to the line because, like I said, 2 feet in the paint mean good things are going to happen. And that's exactly what happened with him getting to the line. And now Trae Young is rocking. They rolling. The crowd is at their feet. All you see is red, a couple blues out there. And Terry Rozier shushes the crowd with a nice 3. We're back down 2. Kevin Herter is using his size a lot in this series over Terry Rozier. That move right there is beautiful. And it gives them a 4-point lead. Terry Rozier off the curls, 2 feet in the paint. Again, getting to that paint and attacking leads to good things, and he's able to finish high off the glass before the help side defense comes. And now it's back to a 2-point game, 61-63. Incredible pass and transition from Trae Young, man. Those alley-oop dunks got Atlanta rocking. Like, it's tough playing there because it gets going when he does that. And then, boom, RJ Hampton back in the game, and the first thing we tell him to do is attack Trae Young. He gets to that line and won 65-64. We're now down 1. And Kevin Herter to Cam Reddish, and Cam Reddish, no doubt about it, no hesitation, pulls 3. Trae Young in transition pulls 3. These dudes can shoot it as good as anybody. 71-64 lead now for the Hawks. We're down 7. RJ Hampton again running things, trying to have him put pressure on guys. Jonathan Kuminga with his second 3 of the game off the screen. Like I said, when he's making that shot on the floor, the offense is real good. Offensive rebound from Mo Bamba, goes up, gets a foul on Capella. He makes it 1 free throw out of 2, 71-68 now. 3-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the third. They have their second unit in now with Trae Young still out on the floor. Bogdanovich, Vanderbilt, Young, and Diallo. And Trae Young, step back, blocked by Malcolm Brogdon. Tries to save it, Trae Young, but then goes behind backcourt violation, trying to save it. Incredible block from Malcolm Brogdon. And that's what I mean. Malcolm Brogdon is trying his best, and he's doing everything that he can do, and that's all we can really ask of him. We don't need him to completely stop Trae Young because that's impossible. But he's doing plays like that, which we love and we need. 71-68. Malcolm Brogdon gets a setup, and RJ Hampton answers. Another incredible shot for that dude. RJ Hampton, man, I can't say enough about him. Big time guy. Chris Dunn. It seems like he always makes the right play at the right time, man. Always. It's just it's incredible the way he stepped up for them in his playoffs. Another big time shot from RJ Hampton off the screen. 12-4-2 for him thus far. And he's our guy now. He's our guy off the bench, man. He's our guy. He's taking that role of being the guy for the second unit. I think Cole Anthony does a good job next to him as being a playmaker. You see Mo Bamba, one of the top rebounders in the playoffs thus far. 4th behind Rudy, Giannis, and James Wiseman, the young big for the Golden State Warriors. And Bogdanovich gets to the line again. 73-73 with 2:50 left to go. He makes 1 of 2, gives them a 1-point lead. Brogdon has Julius Randle on him, or Jared Vanderbilt, excuse me. They look exactly alike. And Chumo Kiki with the pick and roll finish with the smaller Bogdanovich on him. Cole Anthony attacking. That's what I like to see from Cole Anthony. Being aggressive. He's done a great job and took tremendous strides of being a playmaker for us, but he still can play with that aggressive score first mentality during certain times, and we need it from him. And that's a big time finish for Bogdanovich, 76-76, about a minute left in the third. Incredible finish for Chris Dunn. Incredible finish. Incredible way to get to the line. Chumo Kiki in transition. Incredible finish for him. Very high contested, well defended from Hamid Diallo in transition. Uses his body as a shield. Protects the basketball and gets a nice angle off the glass. Goes in. And now it becomes a 1-point lead for us, 78-77. Chris Dunn off the screen. Another big shot. And those are exactly the moments I'm talking about for Chris Dunn. You look at his box score numbers, it only says 6 or 7 points, but those 6 or 7 points are super, super big for the Hawks. And in the flow of the game, it means a lot for them. Malcolm Brogdon again with another answer. And that's what I mean about being a very consistent best player for us in these playoffs. He always has an answer offensively or defensively, one way or another, to impact us and having success as Bogdanovich takes him to the line and gets an and one, 82-81 lead for them. He knocks down that free throw, 83-81 lead for them. 30 seconds left in the third. Terry Rozier asks Bogdanovich if he may have this dance. He takes him to the paint, kick it out, extra pass from Jonathan Isaac. Chumo Kiki back to Isaac because he has a smaller defender, Bogdanovich, on him. And Jonathan Isaac is able to finish an actually very well contested and defended block touch from Jonathan Isaac. Shout out to Bogdanovich with the post defense. Trae Young winding down the third quarter, mid-range splash with a second left to give them a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter. So again, like our normal playoff games, nothing different this time. The games is still close, still competitive. The Hawks, as soon as it looks like we have control over a game, they swing it back and show us that they have control. It's just when they're rocking and they're rolling, they're playing like this, it gives them extreme confidence. Trae Young pulling in transition, Cam Reddish not hesitating, Kevin Huerter, they're getting out, they're running. We have to make sure that we limit these type of looks right here, as you see the State Farm assist of the game from Trae Young to Okongwu in transition with the alley-oop. Start off the fourth quarter, we have Rozier, Cole Anthony, Moses Brown, Chumo Kiki, and Isaac out there. Cam Reddish basically goes one-on-one on Chumo Kiki. Gets the mid-range shot, 87-83. Atlanta gets a stop and get the ball back. And Okongwu goes right at Jonathan Isaac and makes him pay. And now they have a 6-point lead. Moses Brown with the screen on Rozier. Rozier with the incredible pass. And Moses Brown with the emphatic finish. And now it thanks to the 4-point game for the Hawks. Boom. No hesitation from Trae. Splash. 92-85. Like I said, when they're playing like this, playing this brand of basketball, having confidence, they're a tough team to play, man. And Capella goes right above Cole Anthony as he should and exposes that mismatch, gives them a 9-point lead. We go right back at him. Terry Rozier with a nice finish over Trae Young. Trae Young well defended that one. Almost had the block. Love the effort from him. Not used to seeing that. But it just shows how engaged he is with a 7-point lead. And then Cam Reddish back at you. Pick and roll. They have so many different lethal guys who can handle the ball and control the pick and roll very well. And Cam Reddish is showing that right there as he goes again and gets to the free throw line and gives them an 11-point lead, 98-87. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. Brogdon back in the game now. Double screen across the Iverson screen, as we call it, for Terry Rozier. Leads into a pick and roll for him and Jonathan Isaac. Kicked out Isaac, pump fake on Clint Capella, goes baseline and finishes over Okongwu. Very good play from Jonathan Isaac. No settling. Make him jump, make him commit, and now you have him at the rim. Excellent play for him. Love when he's hooping and is inserting himself offensively. Again, you got to pick your poison on a pick and roll, and you got to hope that somebody's there on the backside to contest that alley-oop or take the pass away. But they get it, and then next play, Trae Young, transition, 3, and now he has his badge. He's on fire. 14-point lead for them, 103-89. Malcolm Brogdon goes baseline with a dunk over Clint Capella. Stopped the bleeding a little bit, still a 12-point lead. We got to get some stops. They're playing confident. Malcolm Brogdon meeting Trae Young at half court now. And we're trying to buckle down and get some stops. Extremely hard, like I said, when the Hawks are playing this type of basketball. Cam Reddish now becoming a ball handler, a featured ball handler a lot. And again, he has another mid-range pull-up off of the pick and roll, which takes the lead back to 14. 105-91 with a few left to go. in the fourth quarter. Double screen up top for Terry Rozier. He stops, he pops, knocks it down. Down to an 11-point lead, 105-94. Kevin Huerter to Clint Capella on the elbow, backdoor lob to Cam Reddish. And Cam Reddish is huge this game, man. Cam Reddish is huge. Terry Rozier going right at Trey, gets a foul, and then finishes above him. And that's what it means. Sometimes our guards just have to go on Trey. If you're guarded by Trey and you're Rozier, you're Brogdon, you're Hampton, you got to go at him. Maybe not Cole Anthony, but the other guards have to go at him. 10-point game after Terry Rozier knocks down a free throw to convert the and-1. Julius Randle misses. I don't know how Mo Bamba and our bigs allow him to get his own offensive rebound and go back up, but it's a 12-point game. Good extra pass from Terry Rozier after the pump fake. And our backcourt is responding. Our backcourt is trying. Our backcourt is knocking down shots, playing together. Incredible three-point shot off the feed from Terry Rozier from Malcolm Brogdon, and is back to single digits with a 9-point lead for the Hawks. Now Kevin Huerter controlling the ball in the pick and roll while Trae Young is playing off the rock as well. And he gets to the line, makes it back to a double-digit 11-point lead. Jonathan Kuminga with a nice, confident mid-range shot in transition to cut it back down to 9. And Trae Young, player of the game. Look at him, spotting up, playing off the ball. I think that's when they become dangerous. When he's moving in transition, creating plays, but then it's also those different situations where Kevin Huerter is controlling the ball like that. Trae Young coming off the screen, knocking it down. He's moving the ball, assisting, and they making plays, and they running out. So Cam Reddish and Kevin Huerter being able to command the ball on a pick and roll situation and allowing Trae Young to play off the ball opens up a lot of doors for the Hawks. And he makes another play with Julius Randle, strong finish over us, back to an 11-point lead. Shout out to Kuminga. Kuminga attacking, finishing. We know this is what he does. This is what he does the best. But like I said, when he's also knocking down the shots and the threes earlier like he did, it makes him that much more better. Capella, feed from Julius Randle when he dunks right over Malcolm Brogdon, who picks up the foul. And this is why we don't switch everything on our defensive scheme. We don't switch everything because we don't want that type of situation happening when one of our smalls are matched up with their big, because that's the potential ending that can happen. Us, fouling and getting exposed. And we get to the line. It's a 10-point game, 116 and 106. He makes both. It's now an 8-point game. Malcolm Brogdon continue to try to pressure Trae Young as high and as early as he can. And Trae goes at Brogdon. We bring the double from Obamba because we don't respect the jump shot from Capella. Kuminga got a Diallo in the corner. The screen comes from Julius Randle for Reddish, not Diallo. And Reddish finds Julius Randle because he can pick and roll, play his ass off as the ball handler. Cam Reddish was huge this game. Another and-1 finish for Terry Rozier, and we get Trae Young fouled out. A big turning point for us. We got to take advantage. Malcolm Brogdon answers with a 3. That's a quick 5-0 run. Now we're only down 5, 119 to 114. Big foul call on Terry Rozier on Bogdanovich right there. He knocks down 2, makes it a 7-point lead. The Hawks have the ball. Kevin Huerter off the screen from Capella into Capella. Good defense so far in this possession. Cam Reddish with the cut. Great contest from Jonathan Kuminga. But again, Cam Reddish with another play. And he claps his hand and say, let's go. I can hold it down while Trey is fouled out. And we get to the free throw line again. 116 and 123, 7-point game. An incredible transition finish from Kuminga. Makes it only a 5-point game. Inbound to Capella. Capella tries to get it to Randle on a hurry-up cut. We get the steal. 123 to 118, down 5. Brogdon with a screen from Bamba with a dunk over Julius Randle. He decided to come and help at the very last minute. It's too late. 3-point game. They're trying to inbound the ball to Bogdanovich. Jonathan Isaac, defensive player of the year, knocks it out of his hands. We get the ball to our hot guy, Terry Rozier, who finds an open Brogdon for 3, and he misses. He misses. Cam Reddish with the rebound. We hurry up and foul with 9.5 left. He knocks down both free throws. Now it's a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Rozier now trying to make something happen off the inbound. He misses, but the tip in by Mo Bamba with 3.5 left. 122 to 125. Can we foul? Can we get another steal? They inbound the ball all the way down there. Rozier misses the pass. A terrible pass from Capella. They knock down both free throws back to 5. We get an inbound play for Brogdon. He knocks it down and make it a 2-point game, but it's a little too late, and we lose this game 5 in Atlanta, 127 to 125, with a miraculous comeback. We came back a little bit like Philly did in that game 1 in real life in their series against the Hawks, put that pressure on them, but it was a little too late. The Hawks close it out. without Trae Young, him being fouled out. And we chalked that up. We chalked it up. We tip our hats off to the Hawks, man. It's a tough loss. We did everything right down the stretch. Throughout the course of the game, we put that pressure on Trae Young, like I said we should. And it resulted in him getting in foul trouble, us getting a lot of, paint touches and free throw looks. But even with him out, they were able to barely get by and close it out because of the other guys that they have on the team. Shout out to Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish made big-time plays. Julius Randle made some big shots. Capella and the Kongwu continue to be outstanding bigs for them. So credit to the Hawks for that one. It's a big-time win for them. We fall to 3-2 in this series. We got to find a way to go home and send this series into Game 7. We got to take it one game at a time. We can no longer lose in this series. Next time we lose, we'll be going home, and we don't want to come this far in the playoffs to go home without touching the NBA Finals floor. So we got to go back to the drawing board and find out how to clear things up and how to get some better offense and looks and how to handle the pick and roll play from the Hawks. But as you see, 9 of 22 for Trae Young, not his best shooting game, but still had 23 and 8, impacted the game very well. And under him, I think, is the X factors. Cam Reddish giving you 22, 6, 2, 2, 8 of 12 from the field. He got to the free throw line 5 times, 5 of 14 for Trae. 1 of 1 from 3 from Cam Reddish. No turnovers for him to have handled the ball a lot in the pick and roll. Bogdanovich 6 of 13. 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Huerter extremely well. Just showing how they got to the free throw line. A lot of the guys got to the line besides Trae. And then you see 19 and 10 for Julius Randle with 2 assists, only 1 turnover, shot 50% from the field, 100% from the three-point line. Big time for Randle. Bogdanovich 1 of 4 from the three-point line, but still had 19. A lot of big timely shots. 5 of 11, 2 for 5 for Huerter. No turnovers for him. 9, 5, and 3 for Capella, 7 and 9 for Kongwu. They both combined for 5 blocks, 3 and 2. And then, like I said, it looks like Chris Dunn only had 6 points, but those are big 6 points. 34 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists for Terry Rozier, 11 of 23, 5 of 11, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Very big game from him. We got to the line a lot. Kuminga missed 2 free throws. Jonathan Isaac missed a free throw. Hampton missed a free throw. Rozier missed a free throw. Okeke missed 1. Mobamba missed 2. Cole Anthony missed 1. We missed a lot of free throws, man. For us to have lost this game by 2, free throws really came back and bit us in the ass. 26 and 7 and 4 for Brogdon, only 1 turnover. 18, 9 and 3 for Kuminga. Jonathan Isaac 12 and 8 with 3 blocks and a steal. Extremely huge. 4 of 11 for him and RJ Hampton. They got to shoot the ball a little bit more better. 10 and 4 for Okeke. 4 of 8 from the field. 8 and 9 for Mobamba with 2 blocks and a steal for himself. And Cole Anthony 3-3-2, 2 turnovers, 1 of 4 shooting. And Moses Brown 1 of 2. And we get a rebound from Horford. As always, leaving up the team comparisons for you guys to check those numbers out. I will see you guys back in Orlando for Game 6. I'm Pee Wee the Plug, the Orlando Magic Rebuild Series, and we are out.